You don't go to jail to get killed. You go to jail because you've committed a crime. That's not the job of the system.
5 years later, the mother of Jamal Sutherland says accountability is still lacking in the ongoing deaths inside of the Charleston County Jail.
Her reactions come just a week after 23-year-old Mary Brucato's August death inside the jail was ruled a homicide.
Live 5 investigative reporter Emily Johnson sat down with Amy Sutherland to discuss why inmates continue to die now years after her son lost his life at the jail.
Jamal Sutherland died back in January of 2021 after repeatedly being tased inside the Charleston County Jail. His death was later ruled a homicide, sparking public outcry against law enforcement and elected officials with a push towards reform. But in the 5 years since, 2 more inmates' deaths inside the very same jail have been ruled a homicide: Mary Brucato and D'Angelo Brown.
It is devastating because the jail, the word homicide means nothing. Nobody's going to be fired. It's just a word. And so that's what really gets to me. No matter how devastating a death may be, it's always just a word.
Our reporting into Brucato's death has revealed she was calling for help and hours of missed care. We shared with Jamal Sutherland's mother, Amy, how Brucato's family is feeling about the untimely death of their sister.
South Carolina and Charleston especially failed Mary.
Do you feel the same way?
100%. Everybody said, I'm sorry. But they said, I'm sorry, and they went on with their lives. We couldn't go on with our lives. You tell us you're sorry, but nothing changed.
Since Jamal passed, there have been 15 deaths. Wow. Just in the last 4 years in only the Charleston jail.
Well, I only knew about 5.
What is that? I mean, to know that number.
To hide that number is hidden. That's a lot.
15 other families.
Man, that's a lot of hurting people. This is, it really will turn you inside out.
Not only have the deaths continued since Sutherland's, but the Charleston County Jail has been under investigation by the Department of Justice since 2023. And changes have been made. CCSO's sheriff at the time of Sutherland's death was Kristen Graziano, but is now Carl Ritchie. The jail's medical provider was WellPath and is now Vital Core.
I've noticed that no change comes from anybody. No matter who's in charge, the same thing goes on. I just want one person to be accountable.
And the faces of the 15 inmates that have died since Sutherland make up a very wide demographic, ranging from race to gender and age.
I used to say, oh, it's the black people they're killing. They're killing everybody. Everybody's being left alone. There's no, they're not picking on any person. They're picking on everybody. They're neglecting everybody.
No officers were ever criminally charged in Sutherland's death. Brucato's family attorney says it's unlikely that anyone will be in her case either. The South Carolina Law Enforcement Division is still investigating Brucato's death. For Live 5 Investigates, I'm Emily Johnson.